These are 5 fall cocktails you need to try this season. Let's start with a Pear Sazerac. It perfectly encapsulates the essence of a Sazerac, while the pear fruitiness adds a seasonal touch, and it's absolutely delicious. To make this one, you will need Poire Williams. It adds a bright, crisp pear flavor with no added sugar. It's magical. So first, chill your rocks glass and set it aside. Then, in a mixing glass, add 1 1/4 ounces of Rye Whiskey, 3/4 of an ounce of Pear Williams, 1 teaspoon of raw cane sugar syrup, a heavy 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, or 8 when using a dasher bottle like this, and I like to add 1 small dash of absinthe as well. Fill your mixing glass with ice and stir for 20 to 30 seconds. Next, grab your chilled rocks glass and using a spray bottle, coat the inside of the glass with absinthe. Strain the cocktail in your absinthe rinse glass. Express a lemon zest across the top for the oils and discard. And there you have it, the Pear Sazerac. Next up, the Mamie Taylor Fall Edition. This simple Scotch and ginger highball is both fresh and comforting at the same time, but when spiked with bitter spices, it's like a nod to autumn. So first, fill a large highball glass with ice and stir briefly to chill. Drop the excess water caused by the stirring and add a generous 4 dashes of Angostura bitters. And like always, double up when using a dasher bottle. Next, add 2 ounces of a nice blended scotch, and I like to use Johnny Walker Black here for the subtle smokiness, and top it with about 3 ounces of a quality ginger ale. Using a spoon, make sure the ingredients are well combined and garnish with a lemon wheel. Cheers! Now let's make the Not Far From the Tree, a fall-inspired swizzle that gives off a chartreuse swizzle, took a trip to Normandy vibe, and it's my favorite from today's list, so let's make it. First, slap 12 mint leaves and add them to a large glass. Next, add 1 ounce of yellow chartreuse, 1 ounce of Calvados or your favorite aged apple brandy, 2 ounces of pear nectar, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. Then fill your glass halfway with crushed ice, and using a swizzle stick or a bar spoon, tap gently on the mint to release the flavor. Add more ice and swizzle until ice cold. Add more ice again, a straw, a generous mint bouquet for the garnish, and enjoy. Number 4, the Penicillin, the modern classic created by Sam Ross, who's now as synonymous with fall as flannel shirts and your first fire of the season. Now, while this cocktail is usually made with ginger syrup, you can skip the prep and use fresh ginger instead. And we're talking about 1 thumb-sized piece, thinly sliced. So add that to your shaker and pour over 2 ounces of a scotch. You can use a nice blended scotch, but I love mine with a nice Highland one. Next, using a muddler, make sure to crush all your ginger slices to extract all that delicious spicy kick. Then add 3/4 ounce of a 3-to-1 honey syrup and 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Fill the shaker with ice and shake vigorously for about 10 seconds. Fine strain in a double rocks glass filled up with ice. And now the crucial part, a float of 1/4 ounce of a nice smoky scotch and a skewer of candied ginger, the perfect cocktail to suit your soul. Last but not least, the Liquid Courage. This is a decadent mashup of a tequila carajillo and a white Russian. Next time you're in the mood for an espresso martini, give this a try instead, you will love it. So start in a mixing glass with 1.5 ounces of reposado tequila, 3/4 ounce of liquor 43, and 3/4 ounce of coffee liqueur. Fill the mixing glass with ice and stir until nice and cold. Strain over fresh ice in a double rocks glass. And next we're making a float of a lightly sweetened Evercream. I take 6 ounces of heavy cream in a squeeze bottle and add 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, and I shake until it forms a slightly firm but still runny dot on my finger. Then I add as much as I want on top of the cocktail, which is usually about 1.5 to 2 ounces, and finish this with a little bit of grated cinnamon on top. So that's it, you're fully set for fall, and all you need now is a cozy spot, a blanket, a fire, and one of these cocktails in your hand. Cheers!